Hey y'all, it's your girl Miss Queen, and I am popping back with with a quick video. I as usual, I never know how I'm going to start these videos. I'm just actually honestly I'm grateful to be able to come once again and to start, because for those who may be new to my channel, I haven't I had to unfortunately take a little break, take a pause from posting. And that's because I've just been going through the changes. And now that it is spring and I'm back, I'm popping out, I'm refreshed. And I say that internally because on, on the outside, I'm looking for my ships to come sailing in. And it's kind of, I don't know, like today I feel better. I feel better today. Things definitely hasn't changed, but I'm grateful to be able to sit in this car and post a video, create a video. So for those returning watchers, thank you for coming back. I'm still making it. I'm still taking it one day at a time. I'm still holding myself accountable for my actions. I'm still asking God for guidance, and I'm still being given answers and divine, basically when it's what was meant for me to see, to hear, I've been receiving the messages. And surprisingly, most of them come from people who I do not know. Just meeting people and having encounters, and just in those small exchanges, things have been said that fed my soul, that it gave me comfort in knowing that I'm still on the right path, because something that was brought to my attention was to just stay on the path of making healthy choices for my life, healthy choices for what I'm feeding myself mentally and physically. And it's easier said than done. But I'm pausing because it's like it's easier said than done. But literally, like, so many times, and right now I'm kind of speaking for other people, we will let our mind power, our lack mentality, shortcomings, and set ourselves up for failure, just thinking that we can't do it, thinking that we won't make it, thinking that we won't be successful. And it's all in your mind. Because yes, there will be times where you will fail. There will be times where you will stumble. There will be times where you take 10 steps forward, but you done took about 40 steps back. And you may be on the verge of collapse. Get up, and you don't want to get up out the bed. Look at yourself in the mirror, and some people may hate what they see. If you are one of those people, my heart goes out to you, because you're going to be stuck with you from the cradle to the grave, from the beginning to the end. You are the Alpha and the Omega, the God within yourself, the goddess within yourself. And if you are, I don't know why, maybe somebody needs to hear this message, because I was thinking about a couple people in particular, and some of it has been on through YouTube, but just hearing some things that people have said about themselves, and it's like, if it's say for those who are Bible believers, my Bible thumpers, if you are a temple, your body is a temple, And yet we as society do so much to not honor the temple within ourselves, to not honor the Alpha and the Omega within ourselves, to self-reject the good and the bad and all of you. And I was just thinking, because like I said, for those who may not have seen in my other videos, I have expressed multiple times how I am my own best friend. I love myself unconditionally. I support myself. I give myself tough love, and I give myself the nurturing type of love. I'm compassionate towards myself. Have I had pity parties before? Yes. Did it help? At the time, I would say yes, because it fed that inner child. It helped with the healing that I need to heal my inner child. And I'm saying this now as advice for those of you out there who may be feeling a certain type of way about yourself, who may be doubting who you are, who may not love you don't, I don't want to say you don't love yourself, or you don't like what you see in the mirror. And I say this hoping that things will change for humanity, because at the end of the day, who cares? Like, bear with her. I'm saying who cares is because if they're not paying your bills, well, really, they don't. Who? Other people's opinions about you does not matter. Because at the end of the day, on this journey that you take, this walk of life, for however long you may live, the only person who is not going to leave your side is you. You will always be with you. So I say that to say, embrace every part of you. Love every part of you. Acknowledge and accept the fact that you are flawed. That everyone is flawed. And oh, that was just that everyone is, yeah, my bad, y'all. I was having like I don't know, I was gonna say flashback trauma. It just shut me to the core. So I'm saying all this to say, nurture yourself, love yourself, provide for yourself, give to yourself unconditionally, for the simple fact that it's always going to be you. If you answer to a higher power, or if you acknowledge a higher power, then it's, of course, you and the higher power that you serve. Because I'm not putting a limit. I don't discriminate against nothing. I don't discriminate against, other people's and their choice of religion and whatever God that they serve. And my bad, y'all. I kind of got distracted for a moment because I'm watching my surroundings. Y'all, I guess it's day to day. I'm taking it one day at a time. Yesterday, I felt a certain type of way. Today, I feel better, but I still feel a certain type of way. And I have gotten on myself saying, well, Quit, you can't go back. You can't go back and change anything that has happened in your past. So what's the purpose of replaying, like I've seen it said, cassette? Why are you replaying the game film over and over in your head when you replaying the game film over and over in your head, but the only thing that matters is this present moment where you are right now. The present is the gift. So embrace where you are in that moment, and don't focus on the anxieties of tomorrow. You can't worry about where your next meal is coming from. You can't worry about when the next job opportunity is going to come through. You really literally have to let go and put it. If you say you love and you trust God and all these great things that you tell yourself on your daily walk, let go. And I have been preaching this message for so long about letting go, because as life's challenges come, the challenges come, but I've overcame. And time and time again, I've stumbled, I've failed, but I've gotten back up. I've gotten back up stronger. I've gotten back up wiser. I've gotten back up with more resilience. My nose ring. And I'm going. I'm pushing. I'm thriving. I made a way. God made a way. And I am not going to stay here long because y'all see I'm sweating. I'm hot. I'm so hot. In more ways than one. Ah, my bad. Okay, I'm going to let y'all go because, I don't know. Just take a moment. This is like a challenge for whoever's watching who may need this challenge. And I've done one like this before. But five reasons right now to accept yourself. What are 5 things that you love about yourself? Is it your smile? Is it your discipline? Is it how, five things that you know that you honor about yourself. 5 I am truths about yourselves. And do it as often as possible. Whenever you see yourself going back into a lack mentality of saying what you do or do that you, I can't even get it out. If you find yourself going back into a state saying, oh man, shit fucked up, or, things going bad, I just challenge you to pause and say, but you know what? I have air in my lungs, healthy, beautiful air in my lungs. I have a gorgeous smile. I'm good. And I'm making this up off the dome because, it's situational. So I don't know, wherever you are in the world watching my content. Well, thank you, first of all. But keep uplifting yourself. Because honestly, y'all, looking for someone else to do it for you will get you disappointed every time. Unfortunately, there are too many people who doubt themselves, who don't love themselves, who are scared of what they see in the mirror. So unless you just find that confident person, that vibing person, that person who is not afraid to let their light shine, who's going to come your way and just tell you how gorgeous you are, or how handsome you are, or how smart, or whatever it is that you're looking for someone to tell you, you'll be disappointed every time. Fulfill that within yourself. Fill your own cup up. And it may be hard, especially if you're a beginner, because we've come from a society that tells us that we lack everything. Oh, you need this. Oh, is your skin like this? You need this. Oh, dishwashing detergent doesn't work. Try this. And I know if y'all haven't seen what's the guy? He showed like when you buying toothpaste and you have all these different types of toothpaste. I was going somewhere with that. I'm like, you really just need to clean your mouth. Damn, what was I going with that? My bad, y'all, my bad. I was going somewhere with that. I promise I was. And I can't remember. But we're all different. So embrace the difference within you. And know that it's only can be one you. No one else can be like you. They may try to imitate, they may try to duplicate, but baby, you original. You the original. There won't ever be anyone else like you. So let your light shine. Stand bold in who you are. Stand confident and walk tall in all ways and all of your shortcomings, because they not walking your path. It's you. They not on your journey. You on your journey. Who cares what they like or don't like about you? They don't have to handle that task. And I say that because, y'all, I'm thinking back to one time, and I was so genuine. I was really excited because I had went, I apologize for looking off, because it kind of just hurt thinking back about it. Because I went to this baby shower one time, and this was when I was, y'all, this was when I was at my heaviest. I was so depressed. I had so much going on. And like I said, I really could have auditioned for my 600-pound life. And I couldn't even tell within myself the difference of, damn, Quick, you big as a house. Damn, Quick, you big as hell. All I knew was my body was, ooh. And I would get short-winded, but I would still walk. And I just remember when I went to this baby shower, because we went to school together. But as soon as I walked in this person's house, the host, which was the person having the baby, and our mutual friend was sitting together. As soon as they saw me, the girl who was pregnant said, "Damn!" And her and the other girl, who I thought was my friend at the time, looked at each other and they just bust out laughing. And they started making faces like, yeah, I told you she got big as fuck. And it hurt. It hurt my feelings so bad, I don't think I ever reached out to them again. And like I said, this was during a time where I think I had just got out of college. So I was young. But I think about the choices that I was making at the time. Because like I said, by my last year in college, I was finna say senior, but I did more. By the time I did my last year in college, I was at a point where I would be so depressed that I would just drive to, because the Krispy Kreme was right up the street. And I know I swallowed, I would swallow at least half a dozen before I made it back to the campus. And the campus from the Krispy Kreme was like that far away. And I'm thinking back to the girl who I was at the time, looking for an outlet, looking for a source, looking for some compassion. Because I wasn't really hungry, but I was just looking for something to fill that void. Damn, and she just ordered some food. I say this looking at everybody order Uber Eats, or ordering something to eat. And I'm thinking back to another time just came. What was I doing? Oh, my bad, y'all. I got distracted. But, you know, thinking back to that time in my life, because honestly, I didn't know at every stage of my life, besides being in like gym class or something, I didn't have someone to sit down. Of course, you might see things online or whatnot, but I didn't actually have someone to sit down and say or show me examples of what discipline looks like, what consistency looks like, what, as far as like for health, because I would get times where, you know, people in my life would do things, you know, diets or workout routines, but it would for the long term, to see long-term progress and substantial progress where it's like, oh, you lost weight and it stayed off. I didn't have that example. Uh-oh. Excuse me. However, I'm positive because I did see examples where, like, people, a person in particular, they quit smoking. And they did it cold turkey because of a health condition that had occurred in their life. And so on that aspect, I did see what discipline looks like. However, me being a girl, me being, just like I said, depressed, me having all these little, looking for an escape, looking for an outlet, looking for a savior, I didn't know how to apply that discipline to my own life. And for that, my weight, like seriously, it just never went, you know, consistently down. And I say all that to say, because I'm at a point where it's like, I know there are great changes that are happening with my body. And at the same time, I've been this size before. So, yes, while I'm proud of myself, I'm proud of my progress, I'm proud of the choices that I make and the discipline that I'm just embracing. But, you know, being consistent, being disciplined, even though I do have my days where I fall off, but I still keep going. I don't know, I say I don't really feel no type of way. I don't really feel, I feel say special. I don't know. Y'all forgive me. I'm thinking because it's so much I want to say. And then I find myself holding back. Then I find myself hearing messages where I feel like it may be for someone in particular. And to that, all I can say is to keep going. If you fall off, keep going. So what? It's your journey. We've unfortunately have come to a place in society where we let what they say, the powers that were, the government, you know, all these people determine our timelines like we're all on the same clock when we're not. We all have our own time, and we all have our own particular lessons that we have to learn and that we will learn. Some learn faster than others. Some keep repeating the cycles until they decide for themselves, it's time for me to get off the hamster wheel. And that's how I feel about the changes that have occurred in my body as far as my weight. And while I'm healing and letting go of so many things that no longer serve me, it feels good to let that weight go. And my bad, y'all, because all the windows are up. I'm about to get out because it's so hot. I'm grateful. I'm having a blessed day. I'm praying for some changes because I don't know what's going on. But I ain't get my damn shower. So I need to figure some stuff out. I'm just grateful. Y'all, I pray that something magical happens for you today, because that is what I'm praying for myself. I'm praying that something so beautiful happens for me today that y'all say, I pray that God give me a tangible reason to smile. And if you know, you know, because I'm grateful. I don't take anything for granted. However, I was just like, I wish it would be like some kind of surprise. It don't have to be nothing big, but a surprise where God could show me that I'm still being covered, I'm still being protected, I'm still being cared for, I'm still surrounded by love, that I have no need to worry. Because my faith has been shaken once. Not shaken, but, you know, my gangster has been tested. And, yeah. All right, if you have made it this far, put a key in the comments. And I will know that you are a real one. And, or if you feel, throw something in the comments telling me one of the 5 things. You can name all 5, you can name 10, but throw something in the comments telling me what it is that you love about yourself. I would love to read that. And tell me something that you've done for yourself recently to put a smile on your face. Because I I thought I was done, but I was going to make this comment. Yeah, I used to buy myself flowers all the time because I love flowers. So I would just smell them, and roses, all type of, any flower. But I was thinking about this pink rose. Oh my God, that rose was so pretty. But, you know, just the little things. And I would do that consistently. That was a ritual that I had for myself. Every time, really, I buy myself flowers. I didn't have to have a man, even, you know, because I've been in situations where people think, oh, only a man's supposed to give you flowers. And I'm like, fuck that. If I want some flowers, bitch, I'm going to go get some flowers. So, you know, I would wine and dine myself. I didn't need that. I didn't need that. I had an expectation. But I didn't need that from someone else to pour into me. I poured that into myself. I dated myself. All right. All right, y'all. I'm about to go. Thank you all for watching. Like I said, I told y'all earlier what to throw in the comments. But you all have a blessed, beautiful day. And I will catch you all in the next one. Peace.